If your manager come to you and say, what about this? Did you what about did you, what about this email, or what about this project that we're working on, right? Don't say I haven't heard anything, because that makes you seem very passive. I haven't heard anything. It makes you seem very passive, like as if you're not even trying to get the update, right? Instead of that, you say, I'm awaiting an update, or I'm waiting for an update. In other words, I reached out. That means that I proactively reached out, and it's for the other party to get back to me. So I am awaiting an update, right? That's the best thing to say. Don't say, I haven't heard anything, right? Because you haven't heard anything. Okay, great for you. You haven't heard anything. What does that mean? What does that mean? Did you reach out? You haven't heard anything? That's very passive. We don't want passive. We want to know that you reached out. Hi, good man. Check. Blessings, blessings. Yeah, we're almost finished. We just have one more board to go, but I'm just going over some phrases because, um, it's funny. I didn't write down everything. Blessings and thanks for being here. Right? Another thing. Instead of you telling somebody, especially your manager, you didn't tell me, or you didn't tell me that. No. You remember I told you, instead of those you words, instead of you starting the sentence with you, right? Instead of that, what you say, you turn it back to I. Okay, it makes it more malleable, it makes the person more receptive, right? It makes the person more able to say that, okay, there's room for error there, right? So instead of you saying, you never sent me that, or you didn't send me that, say, I don't recall receiving that information. I don't recall. So in other words, I could be wrong too. We know you're not wrong. We know that. So guess what I'm going to say? Okay, I'll send it to you again, right? I will send it to you again, right? I don't recall receiving that information. Okay, there you go. So we can check the emails, we can check, right? So you bring it back to I. So when you start a sentence with you, especially in polite company, especially in business language, it can sound accusatory. It can sound like as if you are the bad one, you're the wrong one, right? Even if they are, what are we trying to do? We're trying to accomplish we're trying to accomplish the goal here, right? We're trying to get what we need to get here, right? Remember, sugar is better than lime. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. You get what does saying go? You get more flies with honey. We don't want flies anyway. You get more bees with honey. I guess the bees make honey. Whatever. Just make it nicer. Hi Raz. Big up, big up, big up, and thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. Big up. Right? So now, instead of let's see. Another one. Instead of, yeah, whatever, I'll do it later. Right? That's not something nice that you say. You can just say, you know what, I'll schedule that for a later time. So it makes the person feel like as if you're not just brushing them off. When you say, I'll do it later, that's like when I get around to it, or it's on the back burner, right? But when you say, I will schedule that for a later time, much better, because it makes the person know that you're proactive and you're actually going to make it important to actually have it done at a later time. You schedule, and you schedule mean that you're actually going to dedicate a time towards it, right? That's what that means, right? So don't say that's stupid. If somebody come up with an idea, either don't say that's just stupid. Don't say that. Don't don't say that, right? Don't say don't say that's stupid. You can say something like, um this may need reevaluation. That sounds so much better. This sounds like something what Misty would say, right? This may need reevaluation. Hi, Gary. Good afternoon. Greetings, and thanks for coming. Hi, Gary. Good to see you. I don't think it's a wise idea. Imhotep, that's a good one. I don't think it's a wise idea. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one too. Right?